Fudlickady, my name is Mighty Wereball and welcome back to Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. We're going to get straight in, enough piss out and about. The last thing we saw was the bear Monokuma fighting off against, what's her name? I can't even remember her name. The ultimate kung fu fighter, the ultimate martial artist. That's terrible, I've forgotten her name. Anyway, we're going to ignore that and move straight on. Leon killed Sayaka. Monokuma killed Junko. Then Leon got executed. Then Mondo killed Chihiro. And then he got executed. Hifumi killed Taka. Then Celeste killed Hifumi. Then she got executed. And looked completely fine about the whole situation. And that brings us up to now. The next morning in the dining hall. The day after Celeste's case. So, now there's only 5 of us here. Only a third of the number of people we started with. Loneliness has become commonplace. Sakura, that was her name. That's true. Still. What did I see yesterday? I don't understand. Sakura is the mastermind spy? Can that really be true? Makoto, are you okay? No, I'm fine. I can't bring it up in front of the others. If I did that, it would just confuse everyone that much more. Well, she already knows what's going on. Okay, in that case, let's eat till we pass out. I like the way this lassie thinks. What do you mean, in that case? Well, because look how scary everyone looks. It's gotta be because you're all fighting on empty stomachs, right? If you fill your belly, I'm sure you'll all cheer up. So, let's eat. Let's fry up some fish and donuts and eat till we can't stand up. I am all on board with that plan. That's like a deep impact style meteor impact extinction level event combination of foods. What? Those are both breakfast time top sellers. Still, the till we can't stand up part is the problem. After we're done, we need to go explore. That's right. Since the class trial is over, new areas should have opened up. That's right, we'll have a new floor to explore. Plus, we still have alter ego. We don't have to give in to despair just yet. She's right. We have to plan ahead and think about the future. Yeah. Think happy thoughts, not deathy thoughts. Like when we're gonna get out of here, right? When this is all over, I think I want to get reborn for serious. Reborn as someone serious. Hey, are you okay? That sounds like something someone who's about to die would say. I'm totally okay. I'm not gonna die. Why? Because there aren't gonna be any more murders. Huh? What makes you so sure? I predicted it last night. Since it revealed itself to me from the ether, there's no doubt about it. How accurate is your fortune telling anyway? I can usually hit 20 or 30% on a good day. That seems really low. Well, yeah, it's not like it's ESP or whatever. Of course I'm only gonna get it right sometimes. I told you, my fortune telling isn't like some occult thing. Fortune telling isn't a cult? Of course not. Clairvoyance is clairvoyance. Don't put me in the same category as cattle mutilation. Cattle... what? He's referring to the urban legend where aliens abduct cows and dissect them as part of their research. No! You're calling it an urban legend? As a matter of fact, it's true. As a matter of fact, it's happened to me. It all happened one day when I went to go get a hamburger. It was a place I'd never been before. They claimed their patties were 100% all beef. So I got a burger to go and headed home. And before long, the sky was filled with mysterious blinding light. And they stole your burger. Some crazy beam came out of nowhere and locked onto my hamburger. And as soon as the beam touched it, the burger started floating in midair. Come then, still floating there, the entire burger started coming apart. One part of it just vanished, while the rest fell back into my hand. Do you realize what that means? It means the burger wasn't 100% beef. It must have had some pork or something mixed in. Something like 70% pork and 30% beef would be my guess. So I stormed back into the burger place and got up in the manager's grill and they totally admitted it. It wasn't 100% beef. They totally mixed in ground pork with it. Now do you see? That is cattle mutilation. I kinda got lost halfway through. I can't tell if you're for the If you're for the occult or against it, you stink of stupidity. To be fair, I'd be traumatized if someone stole my burger, if I bought out of a takeaway. I stink of... How dare you? Well, you do stink, though. That's fine. That's fine? Anyway, I hope your prediction turns out to be true. Well, at the very least, I won't murder anyone. Me either. I mean, I would never. Me either. Nor I. That goes for me too, of course. I could never kill any of my friends. I felt like those words of encouragement were helping us come together as one. Why do I get the feeling that somebody's going to butt in here and ruin the mood? After so much sacrifice and hardship, we'd finally become united. But, to be honest, I wish Byakuya and Toko were here for this too. But they're so hard to deal with. They only think about themselves. Yeah, we're better off without them, I say. That was enough to prove. We were united for the time being, but within that bond hid weakness and fragility. Here was me thinking that old Genocide Jill would just come flaunting in. All-star apologies. Oh. We began our search as soon as we'd finished our breakfast in the dining hall. We had to find out what had opened up, what was waiting for us. Okay, so I'm not going to bother looking for coins or anything like that. I'm just going to get straight into the meat of the whole matter. Where were the stairs in this place? Okay, 4th floor. So now we have access to the 4th floor of Hope's Peak Academy. Maybe this time we'll find some kind of clue. No, this time I have to find it. Are you just going to ignore the fact that you got knocked out by a mysterious man in a wrestling mask and had all the stuff just disappear in front of you that could have proven everything? This is the girls' bathroom. It's pretty obvious just by looking at it. There's no real good reason for me to go in. You're right there. I know I said I was just going to get straight into the meat of the matter, but sometimes it's better just to make sure there's no fuckery about. No fuckery afoot. What we got here? The data lab. Okay. Data lab, classroom. Chemistry lab, I'm guessing. Stairs to the next floor. Headmaster's office. Ooh, okay. Regular office. Music room. That it? Okay, let's go to the music room then. Somebody getting cracked over the head by a double bass. That's how they're going to die. Or an ear melting, I was going to say an ear shredding solo. This is the music room. It's hardly even a classroom. It's more like an actual concert hall. Kitty, what you doing? You know, you haven't told me what you think yet. What I think? About the secret room in the boys' bathroom. Ah, well, I did find the secret room, but as soon as I started looking around, I was attacked. Attacked? By who? Well, they came from behind, and I didn't have any time to react, so I didn't see who it was. And when I came to, the mountains of files and documents were all gone. I'm sorry, I know how important those were. It's okay, I already saw what I needed to in there. And I half suspected the mastermind might come after you. What? When I discovered the room, the mastermind must have seen me on the surveillance camera in the hallway. They must have seen me go into the boys' bathroom and not come out again. Still, I wanted you to go and see it. I wanted to see how the mastermind would react. Essentially, I wanted to find out if the mastermind actually knew about that room. But to attack you and steal everything in the room, that must mean there was some unknown clue in there that could reveal the mastermind's identity. Then, you knew I was going to get attacked? You can handle that kind of thing though, right? After all, you're a boy. What do you think a boy is? Fine, I understand. Then let me ask you something else. Do you know about that note that was left in there? The note that said, you must not leave. We shouldn't talk about that. Not here. Kyoko stole a quick glance at the surveillance camera. I'm looking into it. If I find anything, I'll let you know. Is that okay? She made it sound like she was asking, but it was clear I wouldn't have any say in the matter. So, now it's your turn. Let's hear your secret. Huh? Did you think I wouldn't notice? You're hiding something. Am I wrong? That's... Dude, it's been clear. You've been told multiple times that you're an idiot and that you can't hide your emotions or anything. What's the matter? If you're worried about the camera, why not just write it down? Well... We're friends, so you should be able to trust me. Isn't that what you said before? You're right that there shouldn't be any secrets between friends, but There's nothing worse than expressing doubt about your friend when you haven't got evidence. Tell her! For fuck's sake, man. I haven't found conclusive evidence yet. If I talk about it now, it could just make things that much worse. Friends shouldn't keep secrets, but... Are you... What is the point in giving me this option if you are just going to be a bitch about it and just pussy out of telling her? For God's sake, man, what is wrong with you? Fine, don't tell her. Sorry, I can't tell you. Not yet. So... That's your answer. But do you think that's fair? You were happy to hear what I had to say, but now you're unwilling to share? I'm sorry, I really am. It's fine. Goodbye. With those as our parting words, Kyoko left me standing there alone. I think I made her mad. You think, you dumbass? Jesus Christ. She spends the entire thing helping you, dragging you by your nose so you can figure out what's been going on, and the one time you can tell something that's going on where you literally saw the two of them fight, you didn't need, that was all the evidence you needed, you saw the two of them fight, but no! Birch! Is this a grand piano? Is that meme reference? I don't know if anybody's seen the anime meme reference. It's a guy doing this kind of pose to a butterfly, and it seems really old. I bet it's worth a lot of money. Of course, without someone around who can play it, it's totally useless. Okay, somebody gonna get their head caved in by the piano. Leave the area? Yes. Alright, what other secrets are you gonna be hiding from everybody else, Mr. I don't think anyone should hide secrets from anyone else, but God, I'm not gonna tell anybody when something obvious happens in front of my face. This main character triggers me. You may have noticed that his stupidity triggered me. One day I saw Monokuma in class. La 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 la. Wait, oh, he's got that's a lovely picture of me there. Gobble gobble. Okay. Sure. I'm glad this floor got opened up and all, but there's like a ton of locked rooms up here. But that's it. That's all you gotta say? Okay. Let's try the other classroom then. Anyone in here? Hello, I'm Monokuma from the school store. I'm very kind. Gather up your coins and come play with me, or I might die of loneliness. What a shame that would be. Nothing in here. Okay. Okay, let's go to the... oh, wait, there. Let's go to the chemistry room. What hydrochloric acid vials are lying just waiting to be used, poured down someone's eye sockets. Inside the room, the smell of medicine was oppressive. So this is the chem lab. I hope inhaling all this stuff doesn't do permanent damage. Dude, the way you go about doing your daily things, I'm surprised you don't already have some kind of weird damage in your brain. It's a remarkably big shelf and it's stocked with all kinds of medicine. Ah, listen, Makoto, listen! Just take a deep breath and calm down and listen to me! Okay, Hina, just chill out. There's all kinds of stuff we didn't have before. Vitamins, minerals, amino acids, creatine, and what? They even have Pt.XX? What's that? A high quality protein drink. It's nothing like that cheap swill in the warehouse. It's connoisseur level. Oh, yeah? This is amazing. It's a gold mine. Ah, my prayers have finally been answered. Time to load up some more prayers then. A gold mine, huh? Okay. Hina and Sakura seem to be lost in a deep but friendly conversation. I need to find out what's going on with Sakura and the mastermind, but I can't while she's with Hina. Huh? You need something? No, it's nothing. You sure? Okay then. Are you gonna say anything? Sakura's lost in conversation with Hina. I need to find out what's going on. What is it, Makoto? Did you need something? No, it's nothing. Really? Well, okay. Jesus Christ, dude. The simple concept of just asking a simple question. Why were you fighting the fucking Monokuma bear to the death? Not rocket science. I doubt you'll cave your head in. Whatever. Ooh, there's another picture. This is the office. But of course, there's no hint of any teachers that we'd normally be able to rely on. However... I spy Hifumi and Celeste. Huh? There's a picture on the floor. This picture. What? Celeste, Hifumi, and Sayaka? The smiling faces of 3 people who are dead now. A classroom without metal plates over the windows. It's exactly the same. It's just like that picture I saw before. There's no way this isn't important somehow. They're smiling all the way you'd expect any normal teenager to smile. Well, Celeste doesn't really look like she's smiling. She looks like she's trying to gouge out Tifumi's eyes. Just a normal group of high schoolers living a normal school life. I can't possibly believe they were able to smile like that in a world of despair like this. So does that mean this picture was taken before they ever came to Hope's Peak? Which would mean everyone in the picture knew each other before they got here, including Sayaka? No, there's no way. Monokuma did it. It must be fake. No, you're fake. Monokuma popped up out of nowhere and snatched the picture from my hand. A forgery plot? What are you, a middle schooler? You think the moon landing was fake too? Come on! Then, you're saying this picture is real? If there was such a thing as the Nobel Truth Prize, I'd take first, second, and fourth place. Actually, that's probably not true. I asked you a question. Is this picture real or is it a fake? Oh, Makoto, you're so eager to split things in half, aren't you? But it's no use. It's just no use. If you try to split something that can't be split, you'll end up feeling like you're the one being split. The picture is real, no more, no less. Without another word, Monokuma disappeared. So the picture is real? It's really real? If that's true, if that's the case, we all have been here longer than we think we have. That's what I'm gonna say. There's a flower on the desk. Some of it makes things feel that much weirder. Ooh, a token. So yeah, I'm beginning to feel that it's a case of, it wasn't a case of we woke up the same day we entered the academy. I think there's obviously quite a bit of time has come between then and now, and our memories have somehow been wiped. Headmaster's office. The nameplate on the door said Headmaster's room. The Headmaster's room. There must be something worthwhile in there. Rattle, rattle, huh? The door's locked. Damn it. Oh, okay then. Is that all the rooms? Have I been to all the rooms? Oh wait, there was a second room here that I missed. Oh no, it's the data lab. I never even went in here. Rattle, rattle. No good. The door's locked. Guess I won't be getting in here. According to the nameplate, this is called the data center. But what's behind the door is a total mystery. I've already taken a good look at things around here. There's a lot to think about, but for now, I should head back to the dining hall and talk to the others. Not long after I got into the dining hall, the others began to trickle in. And after a few minutes... So, is this everyone? Okay, let's discuss what we have all discovered. Yeah, good idea. First up, owie, darling, what you got? There was a big shelf in the chem lab on the 4th floor, and it had all kinds of chemicals and stuff. And there was an all-star cast of nutrient additives and supplements. You should at least go and take a peek. I highly recommend it. I think you and Ogre are probably the only ones interested in stuff like that. Oh, but it's not all good stuff though. There was medicine and health stuff, but on top of that, there was also a bunch of different poisons. But poison? They were all labeled clearly though, so it would be hard to grab one by mistake. Still, we better make sure we're careful around there. Excuse me. And we probably shouldn't tell Byakuya or Toko about the poison, right? What do you mean? Well, just in case. You know what I'm trying to say. To be quite honest, they probably already know it's there. Plus, it's already been, like, Jill won't be killing anything like that. I still don't think Jill will ever kill. I'm pretty sure at this point she's just the comic. The comedian of the group, and Bacula is the straight man to her crazy antics. So I don't think they're ever going to die, and I don't think they're going to kill anyone. Which just leaves the people in this room. And it's hard for me to imagine anyone in this room committing a murder, but you never know. Just in case, yeah, I think you're right. It's I was going to say Bacula. It's Bacula. He won't be long before he's discovered it for himself. But to put something as dangerous as poison right out in the open, that's absolutely the work of the mastermind. No shit, Sherlock. I found a couple of rooms on the 4th floor, but they were locked. The data center and the headmaster's room. The headmaster's room? That sounds exactly like the kind of place we'd find some clues. If we can somehow unlock the door and get inside.
Who cares about a stupid lock? It should be no problem for the world's strongest missing link to knock down one measly door.
See, now I brought that up once before. And it never happened. Nope.
What was that?
Ah!
No, please, continue. Did you say I've got the nicest butt on the block? The curviest hips in town? Is that what you said?
Hell no, I didn't.
Then what did you say? Because I know you weren't talking about tearing down the door to the headmaster's room. Knocking down your headmaster's door? What kind of war on education are you trying to start here? That's my room, you know. It is now, anyway. And you're thinking of busting it down? You seriously don't want to piss me off. You have any idea how much bacteria lives on a single bear claw?
No, I was just kidding. Please don't get mad.
I'm not mad.
You're totally mad.
I was hoping I wouldn't have to add rule for this. But if you're going to go around having those thoughts, I have no choice but to add to the school regulations.
Seriously?
Breaking down a locked door is prohibited. There, that's a rule now, you jerks.
The new rule has been added to the regulations menu.
Is he gone? Oh, man, I was scared for my life. I was sure he was going to kill me, for serious.
But if he would go out of his way to make up a rule like that, there's no doubt that something important must be hidden in the headmaster's room. But now that it's a rule, there's nothing we can do. Now, he said you can't break down the door. He said nothing about picking locks. If there is a lock to be picked on said door. Sakura! Metal sheets had been attached to all the windows on the 4th floor. None of them budged an inch. Just like everywhere else. Escape from the 4th floor seems unlikely. That was to be expected, though. What about yourself, Kirigiri? Kyoko? She's ignoring me. No shit, Sherlock. You're keeping secrets from her. Hey, Makoto. Does Kyoko seem upset to you? She is, isn't she? She's totally mad. Yeah, looks like it. I bet it's your fault, isn't it? You must have done something to her. This is bad.
So, has everyone said what they need to say?
I think so.
But it looks like nobody found any clues at all, let alone a way out of here. I haven't been this depressed since my house burned to the ground. Someone, do something to cheer me up.
Can I say something?
It's because my dad was smoking in bed.
That's... no. I have something I'd like to report. So, you guys all remember, right? You remember when I found that picture up on the 3rd floor the other day? You mean the one that showed Mondo, Chihiro, and Leon all together, right? Yeah, I remember. What about it? Well, I found another one. Another picture, almost just like that one. Another one? But this time, the picture was of Celeste, Hifumi, and Sayaka.
Huh?
And they were all smiling. And the classroom in the picture didn't have any metal windows covering the windows.
So the picture of Mondo, Chihiro, and Leon wasn't the only one. Now you've found one that had Celeste, Hifumi, and Sayaka?
But how can that...
Monokuma must have faked it.
But if the picture is real, then everyone who was in it... there would have to be some kind of hidden connection there, don't you think? Some deeper truth that we just don't understand.
Can't be. It's a fake.
But Monokuma said it was real. I know we could just write it off as a lie, but... Then you trust Monokuma's word over the people who have died. Huh? That's what you're saying, isn't it? No, that's not it. I'm shocked. You told everyone how we should believe in our friends, but you refused to do the same. That's not... What's going on, Kyoko? Why are you getting so emotional? I don't understand why she's so angry, because you're fucking keeping secrets from her, dude! You utter clown!
Come on, guys, stop fighting, or all your good luck is gonna float away. Anyway, Makoto, you're thinking about it too much. There's no way Monokuma didn't fake that picture.
He's just trying to confuse us. You shouldn't listen to anything Monokuma has to say. You might be right, but still. Are you still so conflicted? It looks like you guys have stopped playing nice. Byakuya, You all have the same sunken look on your faces. You were all so ugly before. You shouldn't let them sink any lower. When I look at you, it makes me think of a frog sinking into a pile of manure.
Sorry.
Why are you apologizing? Leave us alone. You're not part of this. That's true enough. Your problems aren't mine. We are, and always will be, completely separate. So whatever's causing your faces to turn so ugly has absolutely nothing to do with me. And if I happen to discover a vital clue, it wouldn't concern you in the slightest. Huh? Did he finally say something useful? Byakuya, what have you been up to? I don't mind telling you. Perhaps forcing your lazy brains to get to work might do you some good. I was in the bath. What else would you like to know? Today's lottery numbers? He was taking a bath? Is he saying he's been talking to Alter Ego? Did he tell him something? Maybe we should all go take a bath.
Ah, good idea. A mixed bath?
A mixed bath? If Alter Ego really did tell him something, I wonder what it could have been. To the bath! Charge! Where's Genocide Jill in all this? Or Toko, or whoever the fuck she is this time. Oh, speak of the devil. When I got to the dressing room, Toko was sitting alone on the bench, the laptop in front of her. Toko, did you decide to come to hear what Alter Ego has to say too? I already heard it, with Master. With Master. You don't have to keep saying it. Anyway, so what are you doing right now? Shut up. Stop bothering me.
Get out of the way. We have to talk to Alter Ego.
No, I made Master a promise.
A promise?
Master told me to wait here, so that's what I'm doing. What are you, his dog? If it's what Master wants, I'd do anything he asks.
You just love being mistreated.
Well, fine. If you really want me gone, by all means. Achoo!
Hey guys, what's going on?
We'd like you to move.
Sure thing, just kneel before me and beg.
First a mega masochist, now a super sadist.
Oh, I missed you, Jill. What else are you saying? Toko? Seriously, I'm asking you nicely to let us use the laptop.
Didn't you hear what I said? I told you to kneel and beg.
Come on, Makoto, give her the old 1-2 combo. 1, drop to your knees. 2, beseech.
Why are you acting like you're not part of this? I was as desperate as I felt. Finally, I did kneel down in front of her, and I said, please, I'm begging you, will you please let us use the laptop?
Such an ultra-miraculous feeling of happiness. All my pent-up anger at Master for abusing me is evaporating.
So even you realize it's abuse? That should be enough, right? Hurry up and let us talk to Alter Ego.
Okay.
Okay. Everyone, come closer. I already told Byakuya, but I was finally able to crack open all the files that were on this laptop. Sorry to have kept you all waiting. Just what I thought.
Finally, the time has come. Oh, I'm starting to get kind of nervous.
It'll be nothing. I felt the same way. Resting on the keyboard, my hands started to shake. Move. The single word was like a sharpened blade. Wounded, I moved to let her take over. Here we go. Kyoko began typing, the words appearing as fast as I could read them. Can you tell us about what you found out? Sure, I analysed the files and extracted all the useful information I could find. And one particularly important fact I discovered was that a certain plan had been put into effect here. To isolate the students of Hope's Peak Academy and create a communal life for them. That was the stated goal of the plan. But it was meant to be more than just a normal school life. The students were intended to live out the rest of their lives here.
It's exactly the situation we found ourselves in.
It's quite unthinkable, isn't it? And what's more, the one who came up with the plan was none other than the administrators of Hope's Peak Academy themselves. What? Wait, hold on. Then the reason we've been imprisoned here, it wasn't the work of some psycho freak or criminal organization or whatever? It was the school itself?
That doesn't make any sense. Why would they do that?
I don't think Alter Ego has finished. Perhaps we should hear the rest. It seems the reason they devised the plan was because of what happened 1 year ago. This is how they described that event.
Oh, was that what called the Great Despair, what was it called?
They said it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. What does that mean?
Yeah, what kind of name is that for something? The tragedy, that's what it was called.
Otherwise known as the tragedy, it was apparently some sort of devastating occurrence. Because of the tragedy, Hope's Peak Academy was forced to discontinue its role as a school and close down. I see. Things are finally starting to make sense. What this means is, 1 year ago, this tragedy, took place. And whatever it was, it forced Hope's Peak to shut down. From there, they decided to use the school as a kind of staging ground.
Maybe it's not a case of them having memories wiped. I don't know.
They planned to sequester the students here, where they would live out the rest of their lives. But why would the Hope's Peak administrators want to shut everyone in like that?
And what could this tragic event have possibly been?
In a flash, Kyoko had typed in their questions into the computer, and the answer we got was, "Sorry, I don't know. If that information was ever on this computer, it's gone now. I'm totally useless. I'm sorry."
And that's all he said. Then, is this really the end? We get halfway through the answer and that's it?
It would appear so. Disappointing. Oh, wait. There's one other thing I forgot to mention. I think it might be important. I believe it has to do with the mastermind.
The mastermind? Kyoko's fingers moved even faster than they had so far. Did you figure out the mastermind's identity?
No, that I still don't know. But I did find a clue, I think. The one leading the Hope's Peak staff, the one who finalized the plan to isolate you, was the Hope's Peak headmaster. So that same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in the school right now.
The headmaster is here in the school? What does she know? She seems shocked by that. What does she know? Then again, she did read the files before they were nicked.
Then that's gotta be the mastermind. I mean, Monokuma's been calling himself the headmaster, right?
Which makes the real headmaster that much more suspicious. But if we break down the door to his room, we're dead, right? So what are we supposed to do?
I'll find a way.
Huh?
No matter what it takes, I will find the headmaster.
She knows the headmaster.
No matter the cost. Kyoko, what's going on? I can't explain why. I just know that I have to find him.
She has to?
Kyoko, what's going on with you? When she heard about the headmaster, her reaction was almost violent. We should see if Alter Ego has any more information.
So she's hiding something from us, and she's pissed off because we're also hiding something from her. That seems like a typical relationship, doesn't it? That seemed to be her attempt to regain her composure, and she started typing again. Did you learn anything else?
I'm sorry, that's everything I found. All the information on this laptop seems to be pretty old, so that's all I can do from here. I'm really sorry.
Then, it really is all over.
Wait, Alter Ego seems to have more to say. Well, it's kind of a different topic, but I was wondering about something. I haven't seen Celeste, Hifumi, or Taka since yesterday.
A heavy silence fell across the room. The only sound was the flat, precise clicking of keys as Kyoko typed. They're all dead.
What? I see. Certainly I knew that was a possibility, but it really happened. Oh, sorry. There's no point in me getting depressed over things I can't do anything about. Well then, I guess that's it.
That's it. A simple phrase that held so much meaning. She began typing again. You've done your job. Thank you.
I'm done? I guess I am, huh? Then, maybe I'll take a little rest. I'm kinda tired. Goodbye, everyone. See you later.
With that, the laptop entered sleep mode. So Alter Ego did everything he could.
We won't have any time to talk to him. We won't have to talk to him all that much anymore. But I feel kinda sorry for him.
You feel sorry? But he's just a computer program, right?
I know, but still, he did everything he could for us, you know?
I mean, yeah, it did. But that's what a computer program is designed to do. You don't have to tell a computer good job every time you shut it down, do you?
Well, no. But when we talked to Alter Ego, I guess I just didn't see it that way.
I know what you mean. I feel the same way. Hey, come on. It's just a program. You can tell the difference between a program and a friend, right?
But you know, what's the difference between us and that program, really?
Huh?
I started thinking about how you would differentiate a person and an AI. Alter Ego isn't human, I know that. It's just a computer program. It's just a program running on a computer. But at the same time, I couldn't help but think of him as our friend. Yeah, he's no different from us. He's still our friend.
I think maybe I understand where you're coming from. Then there's no problem calling him a friend. After all, the more friends the merrier, right? Check this out. Friendship has no survival value. Instead, it gives value to survival.
So anyway.
Don't so anyway that. It's a totally smart and cool thing that I quoted from I don't remember where.
Anyway, there's nothing more Alter Ego can do to help us. As such, his role in this is over. Am I wrong about that?
No, but...
And frankly, I question the ease with which you decide who is and isn't your friend.
God, she is really pissed at you, boy. I still don't understand why you didn't tell her. It's not that fucking hard to say they were fighting.
Do you really mean that?
The story's gotten off track. We should go over what the Alter Ego said one more time.
Why do I get the feeling that somebody's going to die and I'm going to get the blame for it and she's going to be the one who thinks it was me? That's the feeling I'm getting anyway.
Yeah, good idea. What was the Hope's Peak staff thinking? Why are they making us kill each other? Alter Ego said that what happened 1 year ago was what started everything.
Yeah, he said it was the biggest, most awful, most hopeless event in human history, right?
It must have been a huge incident, whatever it was.
But did something like that really happen 1 year ago?
I don't remember anything happening that you could describe that way. What about you?
Unless they were involved in what happened 1 year ago. And they've been stuck in this building since then. And their memories have been wiped. So they don't remember what happened. Could that be it? Could they have been the ones that were involved in whatever the hell the tragedy was?
I don't know. I'm still spitballing. I don't really watch the news, so... Sorry, nothing comes to mind.
That event led to the closing of Hope's Peak. If nothing else, it must have had some kind of connection to this school.
Maybe all the students here were killed or something. That kind of catastrophe would have been all over the news. At least one of us would remember that.
Then, maybe they covered it up. That would explain why none of us knew the school had been shut down.
Totally covering up something like that. I suppose it's not totally impossible. What's wrong with our government? Our taxes pay their salaries. They should be handling stuff like that.
Maybe, but right now there's only one path open to us. We have to find the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy. We have to find him and make him tell us everything. As long as we can get our hands on him, I think. Kyoko. When she said headmaster, I got that feeling again.
But even that is a problem not so easily solved.
Yeah, you're right. Well, our business is done here, so for now we should get out of here.
Oh yeah, good idea.
Deny. Achoo!
Huh? Is it really that dusty? Wait, I mean... Oh no, I'm not waiting anymore. I'm not guarding it. Byakuya is gonna be so mad at me. Let's avoid getting any further.
Good call.
See, literally that they are now just the comic relief and the straight man to that comic relief. I forget what the Japanese term for it was, but literally that's all they're going to be now going forward, in my opinion anyway. But as we left the dressing room, someone was there waiting for us.
My heart is pounding away. It's pounding with anger.
You're not still mad about that whole breaking into the headmaster's room thing, are you?
Oh, that little matter doesn't matter even a little. And I'm a little jealous of you guys enjoying an indecent mixed bath, but that doesn't matter either. It's building. I feel it building. My head's about to boil over with rage.
Don't get so angry. Here, let me help center your chakra.
Etch this on the walls of your brain, okay? When you do something to me, I do it right back. An eye for an eye, a fang for a fang.
Fang for a fang? Be careful. He just chanted the incantation of devastation. Of distrosity. No, it's just a saying. Oh, I see.
But what's he talking about?
Oh, Sakura. Sakura's got her secrets. I've got secrets. Even though they're not secrets, they're quite easily things told to people, but I'm just being a dick for some reason about it. Kirigiri's got secrets regarding the headmaster. She obviously knows who it is, and it obviously is somebody close to her.
It is the school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially night time. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then, sweet dreams everyone. Good night. Sleep tight, and don't let the bedbugs bite.
So, it's nighttime. What does everyone want to do? Celeste was the one who suggested our nighttime rule, but she's gone now. I think we should still avoid being out at nighttime. I know it'll make me feel better that way.
I agree.
Very well then. In that case, time for bed. Not that most folk were paying attention to that rule anyway, so everyone headed back to their rooms. Monokuma's parting words left me feeling anxious the rest of the night. Once I was back in my room, I got lost in thought. What we'd learned from Alter Ego kept on spinning around and around in my mind. The administrators of Hope's Peak had planned all of this. They did it because of the tragedy which had happened a year before. And apparently the headmaster is the one behind it all. The mastermind. All these mysteries make me worried. But I still have to try and unravel them bit by bit. I'm sure the road will be long and tough, but I don't have any other choice. Oh, the next exciting installment of Monokuma Theatre. A crab.
Let's talk a bit about where I was before I became a bear. At first I was at a total loss. I just had no idea what I should become. A lady in our tech support department suggested I try being a shrimp. She was like, "Oh, the company's been trying to push for this forever. It's a really incredible offer." But as she laid out all the details, it turned out it wasn't a tiger prawn like I had hoped, but a little popcorn shrimp. That's totally tiny. I would have been the world's smallest mascot. I like eating shrimp. I didn't want to be one myself. Plus someone might come along and step on me. So then the lady totally started laughing at me. She was like, "You think we can do a tiger prawn on our budget?" So ultimately, I decided to become a bear instead. And that's the secret origin story of Monokuma.
Cool story, bro. Ding dong, bing bong. Okay. Let's get this bit out of the way.
Good morning, everyone. It is now 7 a.m. and night time is officially over. Time to rise and shine. Get ready to greet another beautiful day.
Right, we're going to leave this episode there, I think. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, always keep it loud, keep it heavy. And I will see you guys in the next video.